Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little get to know me Q&A because there's not really much point in you guys sitting here watching my videos and not knowing anything about me. So I thought I would introduce myself formally so you guys can get to know me and hopefully you enjoy everything. Alright, so I've just googled some questions and I'm going to be looking them off my laptop. So my laptop's going to be in my lap, so I'm not just like, you know, ignoring you guys. I'm actually looking at something. Okay, so first things first, my name is Shelby Locke and I am 17 years old and I am from Western Australia. I live in like the southwest of Western Australia. First question, do you have any siblings? Yes, I have a brother. He's like 6 years older than me though. We were never really close when I was young. Like we didn't really get close until like 3 years ago. Yeah, so I was like 15. Yeah, I'm 15. I was 15 because I'm 18 this year. Do you have a job? I do have a job. I work at a shoe shop in like the town, like centre of where I live. They call it Bunbury's CBD, but I'm like, Bunbury isn't that big, so wouldn't really call it that either. Do you play any sports? I do. I used to anyway. I used to play basketball, football. I did taekwondo for ages and I used to do dance as well, but I quit dance and taekwondo like 5 years ago, and then I was playing basketball and football, but then my first season of football I got a really bad knee injury and so I was out the whole season and all of last year's season, which means I was out for 2 basketball seasons. And I was supposed to start playing basketball last October, but my knee injury was like playing up again and I was not happy about it. And in a week I'm going to see a surgeon, so for my knee, for the same thing. Like, hello, I did this injury 2 years ago. What do you mean? I feel like I'm really far away from the camera. That's a bit better. Oh no, that's actually kind of painful. Are you still in school? Yes, I am. I am currently in year 12, so I'll be finishing school in October. And I'm really kind of excited to finish school. But I'm more excited because it's the school ball and stuff, and like I get my leavers jacket. So my school ball's on the 9th of March, which I'm really excited about, and I have a dress and shoes and everything. It's gonna be so much fun. What's your favorite type of music? That's a hard question because I listen to everything and anything, in all honesty. Like, sometimes I listen, this is going to sound really weird, but sometimes I listen to like 1950s music. Like, I don't know, I just have a thing for it. Like, it's good music. Like, sometimes it's good and then sometimes I'm like, no. Sometimes I listen to rap. I listen to a lot of alternative music, like Triple J. So all like Australian people who listen to Triple J, you would obviously know what it is. It's just kind of like different music. I don't really listen to a lot of mainstream music anymore. I used to heaps, but like, I don't know, it's just the same stuff. Like everything's about like sex, money, drugs, or like relationships or whatever. It's kind of just boring. So that's why I listen to Triple J, because half the time, like, I don't know, it's just, it just gives off a better vibe, you know? And like all my vinyls over there are like Triple J vinyls and I love it so much. What's your favorite thing about where you live? My favorite thing about where I live is the beach, always. I love the beach, and it's like being, I can't even think of what I'm saying right now. Living in Australia, I'm really quite lucky because we're literally surrounded by ocean, like constantly. Like wherever you go, there's always an ocean or always like something to swim in. Oh my gosh, there's like a blonde, okay. I have this blonde strip in my hair and it's like, oh, it's really irritating. I dyed my hair 3 weeks ago now, and cut it. Like my hair used to be like down to here and it was blonde. I'll insert a picture here. It was like ombre, so it was like majority, it had like blonde hair like up to here and everything else was, yeah. And then I dyed it because I was kind of just over it and my hair was really dead, and then I chopped it all off. It's grown quite a bit though from when I first cut it. But yeah, and I've still got like a little bit of a blonde spot and it's just irritating me. Like I've only noticed it today and I'm like, oh my God, go away. But anyway, yeah, you know, living in Australia, I'm really lucky because there is beach everywhere, and the beaches are so beautiful. Like, down south from where I live, so Dunsborough, there's this beautiful beach called Eagle Bay, and like the water is crystal clear, crystal clear, and so like I can walk in it and you can see everything. It's so beautiful. And then there's Hamelin Bay, and you can like swim with stingrays and stuff. It's honestly so beautiful. All right. I'm trying to think of like other questions. These questions on here are really weird. And then like, because like I literally googled like questions that I could answer, and like the first one was like 371 random get to know me questions. 300. Why do you need 371 questions for a start? And then there was like 116, and there was 50. So I clicked on the 51, but there's just not a whole lot. I feel like these questions are the exact same on every page. Just like, oh, this is just weird. There's a question in here that says, are your grandparents married? And like, what do you call your grandparents? This is just weird. I call my grandparents grandma and granddad, and nanny and poppy. It's like not that hard. You know? Oh, here we go. This is a good question. What's your biggest fear? A lot of people, like when you ask a lot of people this question, they're like, oh, dying, or oh, this, right. To be completely honest, my biggest fear is clowns. Like if there was a room, like if I had to walk into a room and it was full of clowns, I'd probably sit on the floor and cry for like 4 hours. Like it just, oh my gosh, it disturbs me so much. Like I've always been afraid of clowns too. Like I remember my brother telling me a few years ago, he was like, when you were little, you literally used to scream at the clowns that came on High Five. And High Five was like the best show out when I was a kid. And it was literally this dude dressed up as a clown. Like it wasn't even a real clown. Like he didn't even look like a real clown. And it honestly petrified me so much. And like my dad, oh my God, sorry, there's something in my eye. My dad has a clown tattoo on his chest. And like some days he'll come out and like, oh, like yesterday he had to try on a shirt. And he came out and like he hadn't stuck it on yet. And I was like, ew, please get rid of that clown. Like that just, my best friend for my birthday last year was going to come to my house dressed up as a clown. And I was like, do you want to get punched in the face? Sorry, not going to happen. But yeah, that's like my biggest fear. Like honestly, I'm petrified of clowns. Like I would cry. I actually cried over a clown once. Like my dad put It on and oh my gosh. I was horrified. Actually, no. Do you guys remember when all that stuff was going around about the killer clowns? You don't even understand. I was so afraid. Like, it was my birthday, and then there was this big thing like, oh, killer clowns on the loose. And I was freaking out. And all my friends wanted to go, like, run around. And I was like, I literally just stood out the front of my house, like, crying. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. Them clowns are here. Like, see you later. Not happening. That's why I hate Halloween, too. Because, like, every year since that's happened on Halloween, everyone's like, oh, the clowns are back. And I'm like, see you later. Not happening again. Bye. Like, I'm not leaving my house. Bye. Oh. I just can't. I literally can't. Oh, this one's cute. Who inspires you the most? This is a little bit sappy and sad, but my granddad inspired me the most. My granddad passed away last year from liver and stomach cancer, and he was diagnosed early January and he died on the 1st of July. And the whole time he was sick, like I don't actually think I ever sat there and heard him complain about being sick and ask like, why is this happening to me? Like, right. He was so, like, he just, obviously he cared, like he didn't want to be sick, he didn't want to be dying, but he still he did so much in those 6 months. Like he always made sure that us kids were okay. Like he literally checked on my like dad and my auntie and uncle and all of us grandkids, and like he never once was upset or showed us that he was upset about it. He's like, yeah, it's sad and yeah, I don't want to leave, but you know, shit happens, I guess. And he's like, this is obviously like what was supposed to happen for me. Like, yes, I know. He said to me once, he's like, I know you don't want this, and I know this is upsetting for all of you, but sorry, my dog's just like right out front of my window doing the biggest shit. thanks. I needed to see that today. But yeah, he was just so inspiring because he was going through so much and he was constantly in pain, but he was always had a smile on his face and always just worked through it. And I know that, like, and I think about it now, like everything that's been going on with my knees and like my ankles and stuff, because I'm literally accident prone. You'll find that out. I don't really, like, yeah, it upsets me sometimes, but I try not to let it get to me, because I just, when I do, I think, oh, well, you know, if my granddad was here, he would tell me, like, don't worry about it, it'll be fixed. Like, don't let it define, like, the rest of your year. Don't let it make your year sad. Like, have a good life. Like, don't, you know, life's too short to be regretting everything or being upset about everything. Like, go out and live it. And so, yeah, that's why my granddad inspires me. Alright, I'm going to do one more question because this freaking video is going forever. That's really... These questions are so dumb. Honestly. These questions are stupid. Oh, here we go. Do you have any pets? I do have pets, as you would have just seen. I was talking about my dog. I have 2 pets. I have 2 dogs. We used to have 7 fish, but they're all dead. So. But I have 2 dogs. One of them is my dog. I got her for my birthday 7 years ago. Who the hell is that? People send me the weirdest friend requests. Sorry. Yes, I got my dog 7 years. No. Ooh. Wait, how old was I? 9 years ago, because I was 9 and I'm 18. Yeah. Oh, turning 18. Yeah, so we got my dog 9 years ago, and she was my birthday present. And at this point in my life, I was literally obsessed with like Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus. Obviously the same person, but you know. And so I named her Miley because I was like, you know, love that. And so yeah, she's my dog. And then we have another dog. We got him 2 or 3 years later, I think. And his name's Tito. And he's a little purebred staffy. And he's the most hyperactive dog I've ever met. Like, people come over and he just goes crazy. It's so funny. And then Miley just sits there, like, she doesn't really care. She's just like, whatever. So yeah, that's all I'm going to answer today, because there are way too many more questions and this video has gone long enough. It is, I can't talk. This video has gone as long as it needs. Wow. Words aren't forming in my brain. Okay, that's all for this video today. What the? Okay, this is not happening. Right, let's start this again. Alright, so that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys got a little bit of an insight into my life and who I really am. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of my face and my videos. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!